Hello, it's Rob and Melissa from 92.5 KLAD, and we are here at Carlson's Furniture. And Carlson's, well, Dave and Dan, cousins. First off, how's it feel to work together, as cousins? Day to day.
It's been good. Dan and I get along well, and we both realize that we're stronger together than apart. And so we're not without our differences like everybody is, I mean, he's kind of like my furniture wife, I guess. Not really. But, I mean, it's been good. It's been good for both of us, and we've both been here a long time, and I think we're both reasonably happy with what we're doing.
All right, so speaking of a long time, tell us a little bit about Carlson's. How long have you been around?
Well, we've been here for 61 years as far as selling the merchandise, brand new merchandise. Before that, my grandfather, uncle, and father were in the upholstery, and they actually made their own mattresses. So that's even above and beyond the 61 years.
Oh, wow. So when did they make that transition?
1959.
1959 is when you guys are here. So who started it? Tell us a little bit about the history of Carlson's Furniture.
Our grandparents were upholsterers by trade, and they came here from Tacoma, Washington to do an upholstery job for the First National Bank that was supposed to last, I think my dad said, about 6 months. And they ended up staying here, and they liked it, and they got more work. And this was like during the Depression, so.
Okay.
So
has it always been right here?
it has.
Yes.
At your location?
Wow. It has.
What's the address here?
2405 South 6th.
And tell us a little bit about some of these pictures. You want to just start down the line a little bit? We'll show you on the camera here.
That was one of the very first delivery rigs, and when my father and uncle were helping my grandfather upholster, they would upholster during the day, and then once the working day was done, they would go out and they would deliver either the new mattress or the reupholstered furniture. So I mean, this shows one of the very first rigs that they had.
This is our father's. This is my dad, Mel, and Dan's dad, Gene.
Okay.
And that was taken, probably 25 years ago out at Reams. Looks like they just played golf. So,
all right, nice.
I found that the other day, and I thought that was a good picture of him.
Right. Let's take a look at around the store. Show us around a little bit.
All right, so we have relocated in the store. Where are we at now?
We're in the Lazy Boy Comfort Studio,
Okay.
which we opened up about
7 years ago?
7 years ago.
Okay.
The concept is it's a store within a store. So all the merchandise in this area is all supplied by Lazy Boy.
Okay.
And so then, of course, we got these fancy fabric racks that show all the different ways you can customize the furniture.
And so how many other different lines do you have at Carlson's?
Oh, there's
Probably 10 or 12.
Oh, wow.
quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
So the process when you're shopping for one of these Lazy Boy deals, you'll come over and you pick out what you want, and then you get to design it. Is that the idea behind this area?
That is the idea behind it, Rob.
Okay.
A little more to it than that, but that's it in the nutshell.
So you get a customized piece of furniture.
Exactly. So you come in and you say, I love this sofa, but I don't want it in that color. I want it in that color.
Nice.
Cool. That's really cool.
Now, how long does it take usually once you do that?
About 8 weeks. It's
8
all
weeks.
custom made.
Okay.
That's not very long.
Yeah.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Not for a piece of furniture that a person can customize,
Right.
to their own taste.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to another spot. All right, so we've moved upstairs now, and this is quite the showroom up here.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we've taken a lot of time and effort and tried really hard to make it look really good, so it looks like it might in your home,
It does look like that. So you got this is tables and beds up here is what it looks like, dressers.
Yeah, all our dining and bedroom stuff is up here, and then we have mattresses. We have Serta mattresses back there, and we have some Beauty Rest mattresses in that room. So.
Okay, let's take a look at Serta.
So we are back with the Serta mattresses, and you have quite a selection here. You have Serta and a couple of other different mattress brands.
Serta and Beauty Rest.
Beauty
yes.
Rest. And what's the difference between the two?
Well, they're cousins. They're actually owned by the same company.
So are y'all.
Serta's big claim to fame is this type of product, what they call their eye comfort. So these are all memory foam beds.
Okay.
And then Simmons makes a bed that has a pocketed coil that they've made for a long time, so a little more conventional.
Okay.
So they make a good marriage for us in the store.
Yeah. So what's the normal lifespan of a mattress? When should you be changing out your mattress at home?
Well, you should probably change it about every 10 or 12 years, but most people will hold on to mattresses for 20 or more.
Wow. So what sets Carlson's Furniture apart from other furniture stores in the Basin?
Well, we're family owned, which is, I think, a big thing. We actually have a fourth generation that works with us, David's nephew, and then the longevity of how many years we've been here. I mean, we've seen a lot of stores come and go. Dave and I really aren't smart enough to do anything else, or do we want to? So I mean, that's a big thing, and I think another big part of it is your employees. I mean, we've got a great staff. We've got our own service guy that repairs furniture. We've got two of the best delivery guys you could ask for that you actually have people call up and comment on how well they brought them their furniture, and they're really the last people that the customer sees that relates to our store. So I mean, if we're getting calls and they're getting compliments, that means a lot to us.
I think one of the things that we try to do to set us apart is that we tell our staff a lot, and we say it ourselves, is try not to say no. We try to be friendly and try to make it a good experience. So, and not every time somebody gets something and maybe they don't like it, or maybe there's an issue with it or whatever, but we try to make it a no hassle type of a thing. And we realize it's a small town, and we got to keep people coming back. And I guess just our longevity of over 60 years, I mean, we've been able to accomplish that somewhat because we're still here.
All right. Well, thanks for having us out here. Our first Basin Business Spotlight, Carlson's Furniture. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.